Jack and Dave rolling, boots on the ground. Big Rooster Media making their rounds. Tackling water wars, rights in a bind. Speaking the truth, leaving no one behind.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Mike.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Dave.
Back at it again.
How's everybody doing? We're back to...
As we record, it's pretty nice.
Right? It's back to summer, I think.
Fall
whatever.
spring number 2.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess we'll just get going.
Bill's cracking the whip today.
So, well, I've been meaning to share this. It will be on the Big Rooster Facebook page, but this document is available on the county website. There we go. And I'm just going to break it down for you real quick. So if you want to know where your tax dollars, your property tax dollars go, I'm going to just break it down real quick. Out of every dollar, $11 or 11.51 cents is for public safety and justice. 1.5 cents is for public services. 59 cents for veterans and museum. 34 cents for administration, and 0.06 cents for agriculture. So school districts get 41. Well, that's kind of, let me rephrase. So I'm going to start here. I'll work my way down to make this more accurate. So out of $1, school districts get 41 cents. Public safety, fire, 911, ambulance gets 21 cents. Klamath County, our county itself, gets 14 cents out of every dollar it's spent. Other districts, water, special needs, library, etc., gets 14 cents. And the city gets 11 cents. So I refer back, the county gets 14 cents out of that entire dollar. Now the breakdown of that 14 cents is what I had just read, which is 11.5 cents for public safety and justice, which is sheriff's patrols and investigations, the jail, district attorney's office, juvenile department, emergency department, etc. 1.5 cents goes to public services, which is assessment and taxation, elections and records, community development, public health, and commissioners. 59 cents goes to Veterans Museum, 34 cents to administration, treasurer, and state courts, and then 0.06 cents to agriculture, and that is for the water master. So again, I will post this on the Big Rooster page, but there you go. If you want to know where your tax dollars go, this lays it out pretty well for you. And when you look at the grand scheme of things, our entire county, which is a big county, operates off of 14 cents per dollar.
Well, and that's not even 14 cents on the dollar. That's every dollar that gets... Yeah. Every tax dollar.
Yeah. Out of every tax dollar, the county gets 14 cents of it. No wonder we have budget problems. So there's that. I just thought I'd share, and I'll have this posted up on the Big Rooster Media Facebook page for you to check out as well. Copy it, print, whatever you want to do with it.
That's a lot. I think it's time we reorganize some of that. It doesn't seem...
Well, when you consider, and nothing against our school districts, but 41 cents to the school district, 14 cents to operate the entire county.
Yeah. Anyway.
Maybe if our students had, 3.0 or better grade point average across the board, I could see justification for that. Unfortunately, I'm not knocking our students, not necessarily knocking the teachers. I'm just saying we don't have that.
I'd be curious to. I'd have to go back to my old town in Texas because it was 9,000 people. Their schools were immaculate. Their buses were the new. They look the same, but they're different. You know, you could tell the LED headlights and the automatic little stop sign. They were on point. I'd be curious to see. I'd have to do some homework, but I'm very. That's weird. That's
Yeah, they
Anyway,
weren't trying to exist under Kotek's thumb either, so that
well,
probably helps.
that's true. That's true.
Sorry, try to remain nonpartisan, but
All right.
can't help yourselves.
All right. Well, here we go. So the third annual. This is a mouthful. So March 13th to the 15th. So that whole weekend. This is going to be a big thing. So it's at the Klamath County Fairgrounds. This is the third annual. Let me get this mouthful. So outdoor show. News Watch 12 Sportsman's and Outdoor Show presented by Mark. Now I know they have to get their little props and who sponsored stuff. It's going to be a good time. So there's going to be um whatever outdoor tent stuff. There's bird, what do you call it? Bird activities or shows per se. Hunting, fishing, all kinds of outdoor stuff. So all in all, it should be a good time. Going to be at the Klamath County Fairgrounds once again, but it sounds like something to do on a weekend.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Back to me, sir.
Sure.
All right. So, Bureau of Reclamation released its 2026 annual operations plan the other day, and outlines how water for the 2026 water year is going to be affected, how deliveries are going to be handled, and so on. The plan does set a goal for 350,000 acre feet of project water supply, and they're shooting to do that by using some of the water that has been stored in Upper Klamath Lake for irrigation. And if you haven't seen it before, we've had Gene Souza on here, and he's kind of explained how they can divert and replace water in different places to kind of have a reserve. And I'm assuming that's what they're talking about here. And Gene, if I'm wrong, I know you'll correct me. And so it provides parameters on how water will be managed. It does not yet translate into a confirmed allocation for irrigators. And that determination is expected by April 1st. In the meantime, they are going to be constantly revising and looking at how our water intake is going to change. You know, whether we get more rain, more snow, all the factors that affect that. So hydrologic conditions, that's the word, that's the phrase I was looking for. So anyway, it's still a work in progress. By April 1st, they should have some confirmed numbers. Right now, although, like I say, the goal is 350,000 acre feet. I think that's optimistic from what I've learned from the folks at KID, but I could be wrong. Hopefully we get at least that, if not more. But this, I believe, is also available if you go to KW Klamath Water Users Association online. This information's available there.
It's going to be an interesting year because I know our snowpack is not where it's normally. However, the ground is wet.
Yeah.
Soupy almost. I mean, I have mud spots where I don't normally have mud spots. So, yeah, more power to them. That's going to be an interesting year, I think.
I think all the rain in the short term is great, but in the long term, without having the snowpack runoff, that's where it's going to get detrimental to our irrigators.
Yeah.
That's where we're at now. We'll keep you posted.
All right. So, I don't know how I did all this today. So I'm just the May primary is around the corner, really, more or less, and there's a lot of, I'll call it sneaky snuff going on this year. So they've already passed And I'm not for or against like bump stocks and massive um, clips and all that stuff. However, they're just getting more sneaky. So let's see. The IP28 is gonna what they're calling the Animal Cruelty Act or whatever.
Oh no, they're calling it they got a really nice friendly name.
Right. Pet
Um,
pet the horses or
yeah, it's the Peace Act or some
yeah.
garbage like that. They're calling it Kumbaya Act, I believe.
So yeah, what that's basically going to do is really regulate, if not outlaw, hunting. It's also going to regulate how, and I'm not trying to animals are going to be regulated, or dying ones, or even ones for like beef or pigs for food.
You can't even artificial insemination like ranchers do with their cattle, banned.
Yeah.
Butchering cattle, livestock, banned. All of it.
Um, this has to be coming from Portland, where I mean they don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. But for the greater Oregon, I will say this is pretty detrimental. So and also we got enough ballot, or we have enough names. They retracted the gas tax that Tina was trying to just initiate, so that will be on there. I haven't 15.99 is going to be that number for the gas tax. But they're sneaking a lot of stuff in, and most people don't pay attention to the primary or the what is it, the odd year kind of elections. So
Midterm thing.
yeah, so there's a lot of stuff on here, and it's going to affect us. I definitely read your stuff this year. This is could be detrimental. So
IP28 would be devastating to the state if it passes, because it goes all the way down to your pets, and if you won't be able to, if you have a pet that's suffering, you won't be able to euthanize it. I mean, it is to the point you might not even be able to own cats or dogs anymore. It is literally that restrictive. It is, and I'm not overstating it. Um, do some research, look into it, read the details. It is not what they're pushing it out to be, and it could just absolutely decimate um, farms and ranches in the area, along with just taking away your rights as a citizen to have a pet or to raise some livestock. So please keep an eye on that one.
yeah. All right. Well, I'll step off my soapbox now. Back to you, sir.
All right. Sorry if I didn't mean to
No,
jump on it
no,
with you,
you're
but
you're good.
I'm pretty passionate about that one. So, Hearts with a Mission, and we had her on the program probably a year ago or so. Shame on me, Beth, I believe. Super nice lady. Um, I do apologize if I got that wrong. Anyway, they are hiring, and they do a lot of great stuff. So they have Safe Families for Children, Hearts for Seniors, and a lot of these people just volunteer to do what they do. However, they are hiring, and they have a position open for, let me get to it. I thought I had it right here. Health related social needs case manager. And so, um, interdisciplinary service team participates with clients, positions responsible for screening, navigating, and processing community member requests and services. If you want to get the full description, you can go to recruiting.paylocity.com/recruiting/jobs/375 3032. And I will post that on the Big Rooster Facebook page also, because probably don't want to keep hitting back up and play, back up and play. I will put on that all that on there. No pay scale that I see. Great people, great cause, and yeah, if you're looking for something, they're hiring. So give it a shot.
All right.
Sir?
Well, how do I call this? Avalon Pandemonium, I'll call it.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So, the minor thing, was it as of airing? I gotta check. I didn't do my homework. Oh, well, okay. So as of, as of airing, Winco will be open in Klamath Falls. Holy cow! Write it down, take a picture, whatever. So, their official opening date was March 2nd, and this next one is nothing. No, we'll tie these two together. So, Sherm's Thunderbird here in Klamath Falls. They also have 5 locations. Is also up for sale, and nothing to do with the opening Winco. So Steve Olsred, Olsrud is the son of Sherm Olsrud, and he has these 5 locations, and they span from down here all the way up to Roseburg, and they're all for sale. So this is not a one and done thing. However, it may be. However, they put these up for sale, but it has nothing to do with the Winco here in Klamath. So, I suspect because they have one food for less in that Olstred family, but food for less is a chain more or less. So I suspect, just me, that food for less will absorb, if not purchase, whatever. These other, I guess, 5 total or 5 total locations. One being already a food for less, which kind of that's where I'm putting my money. If that,
All right.
play store Monopoly, but yeah, it not closing, not doing nothing like that, but I think it'll be okay. You gonna try that? Wow. Oh, I think that one just, yeah. Well, luckily that was our last story, so we lost the battery here, so we'll just close it out from here. You got anything else?
No, I don't. Looking forward, honestly, I do have to say I'm looking forward to Winco opening. Been a loyal shopper at our Safeway / Albertsons store here for a lot of years, decade plus. They kind of lost me when they decided they would prefer I be my own cashier and got rid of half the cashier stands. I'm hoping Winco didn't fall into that same trap, and that they'll actually have cashiers. I don't want to check my groceries, so I might jump ship. You hear Safeway? Anybody paying attention?
Right. I have been to the Winco over in Medford, and it's kind of like a food for less. So they do have, I'll say 4 or maybe 6 over in Medford, but yeah, self checks, but there's at least always 2 to 3 cashiers open. We are not Medford, so hopefully I'd translate that into at least 1 or 2 cashiers, but we'll figure out as a varying, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'll check it out and report back.
Right.
All right. Well, thanks, you guys. Have a great week, and catch up with you later.
All right.